your hairdresser, your chiropractor, your physiotherapist is going to send you appointment reminders, is going to stay in contact with you on email and by telephone, and they can continue to do that.
Well, what about someone I shop online with?
Same thing, you've got an ongoing relationship. They might actually, if you're a regular customer, what those companies might be doing is sending you a new privacy notice to explain how they use and share your personal data and give you the opportunity to opt out. There are many other ways that a company can have a legitimate interest to continue to process your data that isn't reliant on consent. The good news, though, is that this does give individuals an opportunity to do some house cleaning, to realize all the data relationships that they may have with companies they've forgotten about or never heard of. And it gives you an opportunity to opt out of being on mailing lists. So that's positive.
One of the main contacts we've had from people over the last few weeks talking about this has been from charities or groups that do things. We had one this morning, Hugh Owen has got in touch, says, I'm a member of an amateur brass band. I'm contacted by emails and texts to inform him whenever the rehearsals are and any events are going on. Do they need to be checking and sending those emails out, that amateur brass band, sending emails out going, can we get your consent again?
No, that's an example of an unnecessary email because it's a membership organization and there's no surprise there. Individuals would expect to be contacted, to be reminded of rehearsals. So
have you seen in your inbox yourself, your Elizabeth Denham inbox, that you've had loads of emails come through and you look at it and go, you don't need to be emailing me?
There are many of those, and so there is some confusion, and this is a new law, so there's going to be some hurdles and some humps at the beginning, but I think what's really important here is the law is changing to give people more control over their personal information, and they can make choices. And so there's a lot of focus on this. The last few days, especially, certainly our office, we've had 60,000 phone calls and communications from businesses in the last month alone. So there's a lot of focus, and I think that's a good thing.
Am I going to get an email after the 25th of May from anyone?
You might, because today is not a deadline. This is the beginning of a new chapter of data protection. You might continue to receive those emails, but again, there is a positive way of looking at this because it does give you knowledge of who has your information. There's a lot of companies that contacted me and I'm thinking, I don't remember having a relationship with that company and I don't care to hear from them anymore. Thank you very much. So it does give me the opportunity to do some house cleaning.
So you could get less spam.
You could get less spam.
Yeah.
But it also gives you the opportunity to take back control. But the important thing is the GDPR is about a lot more than receiving email or text and giving permission for that. There's a lot of new rights for citizens and consumers in this law, and it's timely that the law's caught up with the world of big data and data analytics and social media. I think that's what people expect.
Elizabeth, thank you. Elizabeth Denham, the Information Commissioner. So that is, of course, if you do actually go through all your emails and respond to them and not just ignore them in there.
That'll take a whole bank holiday weekend, wouldn't it? Sean, thank you very much. Thanks very much.
And, of course, we'd much rather be doing that than sitting any sunshine or even the rain. Has anyone come over for with an umbrella for you yet, Matt?
They haven't, but I have seen someone with a very colourful umbrella just pass by. It looks a little bit like optimistic, kind of pretty grey and damp day. But I do have some optimism in the forecast for you this weekend, as I'll show you. But first of all, welcome to Bath, one of the UK's most beautiful cities. Of course, renowned for its Roman heritage, its Georgian crescents, Royal Crescent there behind me, and of course, lots of amazing architecture.